Charlotte and the Fading World. In a town painted with the sun's brightest colors lived a young artist named Charlotte. Her paintings were special. They captured the dreams of everyone in her town. But lately, a strange grayness had started creeping into her art. "Abuela," she said to her grandmother Itzel, "the dreams are losing their color." That night, Charlotte dreamed of a magnificent feathered serpent, its scales shimmering with every color imaginable. She woke with a gasp and rushed to her canvas. From a special wooden box her abuela had given her, she took out ancient pigments, feeling an urgent need to bring the serpent to life. As she painted the final scale on the serpent's eye, it blinked. The entire painting began to shimmer and swirl, the colors churning like a magical river. It was no longer a canvas, but a doorway. With a heart full of wonder, Charlotte reached out and touched the light. Charlotte tumbled into a world made of stories and light. It was the dream world, the source of all the town's dreams. But the edges of this beautiful land were crumbling into gray dust, and the vibrant colors were muted. Near a dull stream, a small, shimmering axolotl spirit floated sadly. "I am Xochitl," the spirit whispered, its voice like faint chimes. "Our world fades because the stories are being forgotten. When the stories lose their color, so do the dreams." Charlotte suddenly understood. The grayness in her paintings was a reflection of the fading of this world. She raced back through the portal. "Abuela, the dream world is real, and it's in trouble," she cried. Itzel simply smiled, a knowing, serious look in her eyes. "I know," she said softly. "It is time you learned the truth of our family." Itzel revealed that they were dream weavers, artists whose paintings were a bridge to the dream world. "The stories are the colors," she explained. "They give the world its life." She took Charlotte's hands and began to teach her how to mix the ancient pigments, not just with water, but with memory and intention. As Itzel spoke the old tales of gods and heroes, Charlotte felt the stories come alive in her hands. She learned that turquoise held the memory of the sky god, and fiery red held the courage of the warrior sun. These weren't just colors, they were magic. With a new understanding, Charlotte stood before a blank canvas. She began to paint, chanting the stories her abuela had taught her. She poured the courage of the sun into her reds and the wisdom of the sky into her blues. The paints on her palette began to glow with a powerful inner light. The finished painting blazed with life, a brilliant gateway of pure color and story. When Charlotte stepped through, the dream world was whole again. The grayness was gone, and Xochitl the axolotl swam joyfully in a sparkling stream. Charlotte smiled. She was not just an artist, she was a dream weaver.